We went through some real terrible times with regards to our house. Some years ago, we were blessed to buy a piece of land to start building the house. The October, the November, my husband lost his job. We had some money because I was made redundant from Cape and Wireless, so I had a good amount of money. But for those who build houses, you know that as you start to build, everything gone. Because you think you have this water money, and when you start to buy material, it just goes and goes and goes. And then he wasn't working, and he was out of job for quite a while, myself. So, after 6 months, you have to pay back NHT their money. So things went down. Down. I was depressed. Yes, I was a Christian. You know what the Word of God says. But it's like, you just couldn't see your way. Things were so bad. And there are certain things I was not used to because I was in my good job and I buy what I want. Certain things I wasn't accustomed to. But I remember one Sunday I came here, the church was this big. And I was sitting over the corner over there. A bishop told me to stand up. And he said to me, "Woman, why do you worry so much?" And he wasn't really laughing when he said it. He was very, very serious. He said, "You worry too much, man. Put a smile on your face and move on." And that sort of stopped me in my tracks. Things were bad, Mr. Bad. I don't even think I was a member yet. But we chose to come and start cleaning the church. Because I don't believe if I come to church, I'm to sit down. There must be something for me to do. So we start to clean, just come home. When things bad at home, we still come to church, still come to Bible study, do everything as if. I remember one day I was standing over there where Sister Joan was, and I had the mop in my hand, and I said, "God, you know what? You take care of my house, and I'm going to take care of your house." That's what I told him. Things didn't get better all at once. Can you imagine you're at home and you see somebody outside measuring up your house to sell it? You are looking through the window, and nobody not saying to you, they just come and they start to measure, and you are looking. I remember one day a lady come on the property. She just checking because she wanted to buy. I don't know what got into my husband, but him not really shout and all them something. But he was so mad. He ran off the property and said, "Come off of my property. This not sell. This not sell." And we continue coming. Yes, things not change. We go to NHT so often that the security guard no way. As we go, him say what to want. Because we come asking for, assistance, but they just would not budge. I didn't say anything to my relatives overseas because, family, sometimes you have it. But I said things bad. And it reached a place that they put it on the internet. No, it was on the internet selling, and we dress up every Sunday coming to church. I said, "God, you have to do something. You have to do something." And gradually, I remember one Tuesday night I was here when Minister Dixon was here, and they called her up to bless the offering. And as she went up, she said, "Leave the woman house." That was a prayer now. "Leave the woman house alone. You're not getting it." And she prayed. After the prayer, after church, I went to her. I said, "Minister Dixon, that was my house. That was my house." And over the period of time, I said, "God, start to turn things around." God, as I said, it was over a period of time. But I committed myself to clean this. This when me clean this church, I can't know. I know why I clean this church. I know what God has done for us. I know what God has done for us by coming here. It's like this place was my solace. When you look in your house and you see you can't buy this, you used to can't buy this, things where you had everything, but it's like everything went. He had so many minibuses, everything just go. And we walk to church, we're all right, but we came here and all those teachings from all the ministers, Bishop, and the day that he really jolted me when he said to me, stop the worrying. And I said, no, I have to change my mindset. I have to stop worrying. And I said, God, just the mortgage that I struggled with, I pay 2 times now and God has blessed us. I don't buy clothes. I only buy food. Everything come down. I have a sister that me and her are the same size, so you know what that means. I went away in August, and before I went up, she said to me, what you need to finish? I have some rooms left that's not finished. And I told her, and she said, all right, come up. And when I was coming down, she said, here, I was able to complete some part of it that was there for years. She said to me, what's the balance to do everything now? And I told her, she said, go and pray. So I'm telling you, this house has something that, I don't know, it just changed our lives. It just turned around our situation. And I thank God. I really thank God for Bishop and all the leaders here who preach the word. Sometimes we come so broken. We don't have nowhere to go. I just come and sit down and catch a word or two. I will go home and our situation has changed. And I thank God for that. I really, really thank God for that.
God was preparing us for something great. Because through those serious times, when I say serious, I mean serious. Can you imagine I'm a man and I'm supposed to provide for my family and there's nothing to eat several times. But through it all, prayer, we don't stop praying. We prayed. And I just want to take this time to tell her many thanks. All what we went through, she has never changed. She has never come in one. I never come off the road. I never come off the road one evening because I'm always up and down seeking something to do. And every time I come home, I say, honey, what happened? The same woman, she never sniffs her face never changed. I love just the same, and I just give God thanks. And I always said to person, if God don't bless me in this life anymore, He has blessed me with a wonderful wife. And I give God